Hello and welcome to Alfons Zeileis. My name is Johanna Nagelsbach. I am the grandniece of the painter Alfons Zeileis. On the 20th of August 1914, Germany is at war with Russia, Great Britain and France. On this day, Alfons Zeileis begins his military service, for which he had volunteered. Watch this video to find out how Alfons Zeileis develops in the German military. There was compulsory military service in the German Empire. Every German male was liable for military service from the age of 17 to 45. However, only 200,000 to 300,000 young men were drafted each year, mainly from rural areas rather than the big cities. Alfons Zeileis was not one of them and had no military experience until he enlisted as a war volunteer. We have Alfons Zeileis' military service record here. His occupation is listed as painter, later supplemented by the addition of B. teacher. The B. probably stands for Bavarian. The date and type of entry into service is entered as 20th of August 1914 and war volunteer. Alfons Zeileis is assigned to the 2nd Infantry Regiment. Infantry refers to soldiers moving and fighting on foot in the combat troops of the land forces who are equipped with hand weapons. Alfons Zeileis was in the 3rd Replacement Machine Gun Company of the 1st Army Corps and had the War Muster Roll 1141. Alfons Zeileis was trained with the 08 machine gun, the 08 pistol and the 98 rifle, and as a rifleman. It should be noted that the 08 machine gun was operated by 5 soldiers during the First World War, later 6. The rifleman was responsible for shouting all commands when firing. The other gunners had different roles in carrying, aiming and loading. The 08 machine gun had a length of 1190 mm, weighed 23 kilos, the slide weighed 37 kilos, and the tripod 31 kilos. It was therefore not something you could just carry around, and certainly not a handgun. Incidentally, the best known variant of this rifle was the MG 0815. The phrase 0815, used in German for something without any originality, goes back to this rifle. What did training for the war look like? There are no photos of Alfons Zeileis, but there are from the family of his future wife from Germersheim, south of Speyer in the Palatinate, which belonged to Bavaria at the time. The pictures show war volunteers from a pioneer battalion during an exercise to build a makeshift bridge and other exercises. The soldiers wore field grey uniforms at the time, which is why they were often referred to as the field greys. They also wore a pickle helm with a grey cover, which was later replaced by a steel helmet. They also wore leather shaft boots, which were also known as Knobelbecher, which maybe can be translated as puzzle cup. The knapsacks you see in the pictures could weigh more than 23 kilos. Can you imagine marching tens of kilometers with that kind of weight on your back? Alfons Zeileis was promoted to sergeant on 1st of November 1914. From 19th of February to 20th of March 1915, he was deployed in the Battle of Münster on the Western Front. From 17th of April to 30th of May 1915, he was deployed in the battles near Metzeral, also on the Western Front. Alfons Zeileis had an accident, left foot, in war on 16th of June 1915 in Galicia on the Eastern Front. The Kingdom of Galicia no longer exists today. Before the Polish partitions in 1772 and 1795, it belonged to the Polish Kingdom. Lemberg was the capital of Galicia at the time. In any case, that was the end of Alfons Zeileis' war service for the time being. From 21st of October 1915 to 15th of June 1916, he was sent to the Munich I Military Hospital Command. Alfons Zeileis was initially deferred until 15th of July 1916. He underwent various re-enlistments, but fortunately he was able to keep his deferment. He was awarded the Cross of Merit 3rd class with wreath and swords. It goes without saying that this award of Cross of Merit was gloriously depicted on welfare postcards. All the postcards show healthy, clean and courageously marching soldiers. Even the welfare postcard on which the people's thanks are assured to the wounded show neither blood nor dirt. If you want to know what really happened in this war, watch the film All Quiet on the Western Front, regardless of the version. It shows this senseless war in all its cruelty. Alfons Zeileis himself wrote about this time. The First World War made a deep incision into my artistic activity. The military training and the subsequent military service made great demands on my weakened organism, so that there was no longer any opportunity for artistic activity. Even in various military hospitals, apart from a few portraits as a favor, nothing lasting was created. These two pictures are from his time in the military hospital in Munich. A facial expression could hardly be more unhappy. Thank you for accompanying Alfons Zeileis through his service in the First World War. For Alfons Zeileis, his service in the war is over. Where will his path lead him now? I will tell you about this in the next video. I look forward to seeing you again.